Alright guys, time for a bridge update. I didn't bring my phone holder, so I can see they haven't changed that any. Not quite sure what they're trying to drive in there. I'm guessing steel I-beam, I'm guessing. We still got the plastic of the soil. My thoughts on that is, you don't see this very often, is to either, this is my thoughts, I'm not on much bridge construction sites, but this is the same type of plastic they were using up at the cover the dirt piles up at the derailment site. I'm guessing this is either to cut down on vapors from coming out, or it's the cover so nobody can get into the dirt and get samples, the stuff we ran into. I'm looking as I'm thinking. I'm sorry guys. Yeah, that must be I-beam because there's one right there. So they're driving I-beams in there, and I don't know, man. Well, their water don't look the greatest, but so people wondering why you so stuck on this bridge now. It's for the simple fact that when they dug this out, this gave an excellent insight into what is what I can most guarantee what's in the banks and the subsoil all along the creek, and who knows how far it extends under, So when they dug it out, they kind of gave us a free look, I guess, without us having to dig. We always thought it was down there, but they just helped us prove that it was down there. So, props off to them. But I don't know if they'll remove this plastic. I don't see the reason why they would have it here. Why they would leave it here. I'm guessing it's so people can't dig in the dirt and show the contamination level. So the pump's still running. We still got the pump over there running. Like I said, this must be an underground stream or something coming up through here. And that thing's calling my name down there, but no. Must be underground stream that they're pumping out. As you can see, this has not been changed. This is even more disgusting now than what it was the other day when I was down here. You zoom all the way up? Yeah. And it's just making a mess. Look at this. I mean, it's eating this bank away. I can't go down there, guys. I don't have no... No, they didn't change it. Still got the same markings on it. So, look at this. I mean, this water is everywhere. So, I don't know what their understanding is of using this. I'm guessing is to filter out the chemicals before they run in the creek. I'm sure you wouldn't be worried about the muddy water. As it flows down the hill, it gets muddy. I think of anything else I want to hit while I was down here. Other than that, I think that's about it. I mean, everything's still the same over there. They still got the pump going. They still got the Great Wall of keep sulfur run out. Oh, I call it. Pumps over there are still running. See, I wouldn't be so suspicious about this unless, oh my God, I'm chewing my candy. Because after the fish kill is when all these pumps started showing up. I mean, we got 2 pumps going. I mean, one of them pumps drains the creek. That night they turned it on, it had to drain it within a minute, maybe 2 minutes max. Just one running. I don't see anything coming out from down here, so sulfur was barely flowing. We'll take a quick gander at that. This comes from their sump pump they had down there, this hose. They are just making a mess of this whole area right here. So this hasn't been changed. I'm guessing from what I can research online, this is to filter out, supposed to filter out contaminants. I don't know if it will or not, but that's what they claim online. Let me go take a look at sulfur now. I'm going to pause you guys so you guys don't have to walk away over there, but so we're using the big crane now. They still haven't used them pilings yet. I don't know what they're going to use them for. I originally heard they were going to use it here to block this whole thing off, but they made that wall right there to kind of keep the creek out, but I guess they didn't realize that the creek's going to flow up. If they're below the water table, water level, the creek's going to make its way up here anyways. Point out, that's all gravel down there. There's no dirt showing besides where they've just made the hole. But they made sure they gravelled that just, really well, so you really can't get nothing down there. I mean, they covered this up well, if I can speak. And if this is to kind of keep the off-gassing to a minimum, can you imagine how hot it is under this plastic? My theory is they're trying to dry this out as much as possible, because if it's dry, we can't see what's going on. Because unfortunately, we don't have the equipment to test, dry soil like right then and there. We could get samples, but it's only when it's wet is when you can really noticeably see it. Alright, everything else down here is about the same. Shooting the hell out of this yard. Yeah, that was originally the pump they had going. And the reason why I know, oh, sorry guys, put my finger in there. This is their pump, because as you can see with these ones, they got the plastic containment barriers around them, just like that fuel tank does right there. That pump don't have it. And the plastic containment barriers are usually used by a company. So I've never seen ODOT use plastic containment barriers. Alright guys, I'm going to pause you quick. Let me take a quick look at sulfur. I know it was barely running before. It's probably just about done now. And I guess that'll be your quick update for the pole for the bridge. Give me a second. You can see, sulfur's just about, they've drained so much water out of this. It's barely flowing. I'm not sure if somebody tried to make a dam there. The rocks moved. Or that was just from heavy rains. Can't say, so I'm not drawing those conclusions. But as you can see, I mean, it's barely flowing. That'd be a really good time to get in there with low water levels. Might be able to grab some good samples. So, all right, that is your bridge update. 10 minutes, that's good enough. I may venture. I ain't gonna give it away online because I know they watch these videos and they'll come down. I haven't seen nobody down there. I haven't walked down the creek to check, but I have not seen nobody down there to sediment wash that area that I found. I went to the first day. We took News Nation there the second day, and then I went down again on the third day, and it was still flowing just as much. I mean, it was just as much was coming out. So I haven't seen nobody down there doing it. But if they do go down there and do it, there won't be no LG left, so I know they went down there. Man, look at this, it's barely flowing. So much contaminated water is coming out of the derailment zone that they have to, you know, that's where this water comes from, is from State Line Lake. They have to keep so much of that water that, I mean, there's only probably a couple side streams maybe that run into this is keeping this flowing. Just amazing. Alright guys, that's your update. I'll upload this real quick. And cleaning. Hell, when did they ever clean? When did they ever test? Geez, I can't find no freaking water tests, or air tests since, well, an EPA website, I know the newest ones on there was from March. I think it was the air tests. No, from February, the end of February. I don't know if they're scrubbing them or I'm just missing them. I'm not accusing, making no accusations, but I could be just missing them. But I wanted to see what, you know, air tests. But of all these canisters they have around here, I haven't seen anything released of, you know, what they're picking up. I'm not saying I would probably, you know, I would believe it anyways, but I would like to know what, you know, they're trying to say they're picking up, because I know what the first sediment sample we took came from Sulphur Run here. I know what was in that. Waiting on the bridge ones. As soon as we get the bridge ones, that would definitely be released. I think we're going to have to take this up another notch. It seems just exposing these areas is not, I mean, we're getting a lot of national attention now thanks to News Nation. Big thanks to them for him, you know, trotting up the creek to go see that thing, see that area. We're picking up a lot of people from there, but I think we need to step it up some. I think we need to start doing more testing than, you know, than just showing. Do tests with it, because that's the only thing that's going to beat their, you know, they'll still have something stupid to say why the test was high, but that's the only thing that's going to beat them. Their, you know, their narrative is if you have concrete testing proof that, you know, this is in the water. You know, benzene was in, you know, found in Sulphur Run here. You ask the EPA, they're going to tell you benzene's in gasoline. I'm tired of hearing about benzene being in gasoline. I know it's in gasoline. Why is there benzene in the creek? So, all right, I'm going to quit blabbering. Stay tuned, guys. Like I said, I think we're going to step it up here a little bit. 7 months, and they're still laughing in our face. So we'll take it one day at a time, and we'll see where we go from here. Far from over. I'm far from done. All right, guys. You have a great evening.